Welcome to another episode of Afro Scientific Spirituality. My name is Efe West. If this is your first time watching this channel, you are highly welcome. This is a place where we separate the facts from the fiction, the science from the superstitions, and of course the concept from the misconceptions about African spirituality. Today, I am going to be telling you about the power of copper, the many properties of this element we call copper. Today I'll be telling you about the many benefits of copper and its uses in the area of African spirituality. Copper is one element that is very common and popular in the world, and due to its nature, people don't actually value it much. But copper is something that is very powerful, especially in the area of spirituality, in the area of science. It is a conductor of electricity and other energies. Copper is also what we think of as a spiritual conductor of energy. Apart from its physical nature, it has a spiritual component to it. We can use copper to extract spiritual energy from minerals, from plants, from other elements as well. Copper is just like alcohol that is used to extract the enzymes from plants. We use alcohol in a lot of synthesis, and in science we use it for preservation of cadaver. We use it for preservation of specimens that have the capacity to decay. We use it, and we use it exactly for that. Today I'll be going deep into the use of copper so that you can start using it. Copper is something that is heavily used in the area of electromagnetism, of electronics, in science, electrical components. It's a conductor of electricity. It's something that is very essential in this day and age. And guess what? It is not expensive. It is bountiful. So when it comes to spirituality, we also use copper as a spiritual conductor. If you are somebody that is from Nigeria, West Africa, you're familiar with African spirituality. In those days when you were in secondary school, let me give you an example. During that time, we were in GS1, GS2, I was in Nana College. That should be around 1991, 92. That was kind of my first introduction to African spirituality. This is because during that time, we have a lot of fights going on in school. And the school is composed of different tribes, of different kind of people. We have Ishekri people, Ijaw people, Robo people, just different set of people. So during that time, what was happening, there was a lot of school fighting. People were coming to school with different rings. You see your fellow students, they are always wearing rings. They call it jazz. Most of these rings, we know they are copper rings because we see the way they are cast. These rings they have capacity to do different things. Where these boys wear this ring during the fight, they will hit somebody. You see they have different names for different rings. We have slap and fall, blow and fall, head and fall, knock and fall, pick and lights, touch and follow. Different kind of funny rings that boys were bringing to school. Small kids. You will see people fighting almost every break. There's always one or two fights. You will see a situation where they will slap somebody. The person will start showing grass on the field. We saw this a lot. Sometimes you see they will just slap somebody, we just start bleeding, or they will punch somebody, we fall. You will see somebody will punch like 5 people. Or everybody punches will fall on the ground. Sometimes we even see people coming to school, they'll be eating bottles, they'll be eating broken bottles, they'll be smashing bottles on their heads. Some people will even suspend their school uniform on the hair. We saw different that time in Nana College was a very rough time. During that time, 91, 92, if you know what happened during that worry time, it was a hot period. So we see students coming to school with different kind of jazz, and there was always like this. So we ourselves, that we were scared. We say, okay, we need to also protect ourselves too. We don't really know what is going on. We need to also get 1 or 2 of these rings. So during that time, we start shopping for native doctor to also do jazz too, to protect ourselves in case somebody will come and slap us or want to oppress us, to remove our slippers or take something. So we got some rings and we discovered there were copper rings. It was always copper rings. All the jazz ring was always copper rings. We never knew why. But later in life, I discovered why copper is always used for this kind of things. One of the main character of copper is that, first of all, it is cheap. And it's a conductor of spiritual energy and also electrical energy as well. Copper has been regarded as a metal that is used to connect the bridge between the physical and spiritual world. So copper can be ingested with spiritual energy. This is the primary reason why it is used to host spiritual power or spiritual energy in African spirituality. Another element that is like copper is gold. Gold can conduct spiritual energy, can also house it, and gold does not spoil, does not get rust. But gold is very, very expensive. You know the price of gold is expensive, it's precious metal. So many people cannot afford to use gold for this kind of things. So people go for copper. Copper is cheap, you can get it everywhere, and it does the same work. So copper is good for conducting and housing of spiritual energy. This is why they use it a lot, not only in Africa, all over the world. Apart from that, copper has very good qualities. Copper in the ancient time has been used to purify water. It is used for cleaning of water. If you want to clean your water, you keep them in a copper drum or a copper mug. It's just by putting it there, it charges your water, it purifies it, and it makes the water very good for drinking. So a lot of people use copper cups for drinking. It is something that you want to use. Using a copper cup helps to kill bacteria. It stimulates your brain function. It regulates the functioning of your thyroid gland. So those people that have a thyroid problem, you might want to be using copper cups for drinking your water. Apart from that, it boosts skin health. It slows down aging. It improves digestion. And it is also used to get rid of enemies. Then you can also use it for lowering the risk of cancer and heart disease. So copper have many medical benefits. Okay, so people use it for that. Then it's used for relieving stress too. If you're having a hard day and you're having body pain or head pain, what you can do is that you can get some of this copper coin. They use it for making money as well. I forgot to mention. Get some copper coins. Use a tape to tape it to your head, especially your forehead, and just go to sleep. What this copper coin will do is that it's going to suck all the stress from your body, from your head. It's going to suck it and neutralize it. So for those people having difficulty sleeping due to thinking, overthinking, hypertension, you might want to get a copper coin and just tape it to your head when you want to go to bed. It helps to drain the stress from your body. Copper has this power. Wearing copper necklace and copper bracelets also does the same thing. They help to regulate your oxygen and your blood circulation. So copper does this for the body. You can go and research it. Copper is something that is very, very powerful for health and spirituality, and people use it a lot for these things. You can use copper as well to boost your immune system in your body. Okay, it's also used to reduce the problem of stiff joint. If you're having stiff joint, aches, arthritis, rheumatism, wearing copper bracelets in your hands can help to solve this problem for you. Okay, so copper is one of those things that you can use as a jewelry. That is, we also have to head benefit for your body. It's not just wearing it, it can be doing something for you. And a lot of people use copper for this kind of purpose. Okay, for the spiritual benefits of wearing copper, copper can be used to extract or enhance or amplify the spiritual energy of other components. This is the reason why you see copper wires being used to wrap around precious stones. What this copper does is that it amplifies the energy and it extracts it. Maybe you want to get or tap into a particular energy of a precious stone, like maybe it's quartz or your sapphire, emeralds, any of these precious stones, your diamonds and the rest. You need to use copper wire to wrap it very well. What this copper wire will do is that it will be drawing that energy from that stone, and it will be circulating it into you. Okay, so what you see a lot of jewelers when they get their precious stones, they always wrap it with copper wire for this very purpose. That's why they wrap it. It's not that they don't have money for any of that thing. Copper have the quality of drawing out the spiritual essence of that very stone. So you see this a lot in jewelries. Copper wire is used to graze or to wrap around the stone. Then they attach it to the neck, so it will give it more power. You can see this is in organite. It is used a lot in organite. It is used a lot in jewelries. Copper is the elements that they use. You can use gold, but gold is fucking expensive, okay? And people will start running after you to come and rob you. So use copper to be safer. Copper will do the same thing for you. So a lot of people use copper. So this is the essence of why copper wires are used to wrap around precious stones. It draws out the energy, it amplifies it, and you can actually get the full benefits of the precious stones when you wear them. So copper have this quality, and you can start using it for your jewelry. It's not something that you should be ashamed of. A lot of people are ashamed to wear copper because they will say people will laugh at you that you don't have money. That's why you are wearing copper, that you are a poor person. It doesn't have any matter to do with poor. Copper is something that have high value spiritual property. So those people that are saying that you are wearing copper because you are poor, they are stupid people. They don't know the benefit and the power of copper. So do not be ashamed to wear your copper jewelries. Do not be ashamed to wear your copper bracelets. It is not expensive, and it does a lot of health and spiritual work for the body. Okay, this is the essence of why people wear copper. So copper is something that is very powerful and something that is very necessary. You can use it for hosting your spiritual essence, or you can use it for hosting even deities. You can get your copper rings, you mix it with your herbs, then you burn it in fire. Copper will actually absorb the properties of those herbs that you mix it with. This is the way they do it, when they make the copper rings. You mix your herbs. This is herbs for protection, for favor, for love, for anything. You put the rings inside, and then you boil it together or you burn it together. The copper metal will absorb those elements that you want. It will absorb it into its components, so that it will have it inside. Absorb the enzymes or the chemical composition or spiritual composition of anything that you mix it with. It will hold it inside. So this is the power of copper. That's why you see a lot of jazz, they use copper rings to do this. They use it to host it, and they give the person a copper ring. Okay, gold can do the same thing, but gold is very expensive. Okay, so you can use copper. So these are the benefits of copper. You can use it for so many things. The applications of this is endless, and you see them using it a lot in your mobile phones, in your electronics, laptops. Every electronic, you must see copper inside. Copper have this power. So it's something that you want to take advantage of, and you can get them very easily. They sell it at every electrical shop, or you can get an old radio, old TV. You open it, you will always see copper inside as part of the component. You can also go and buy copper wires. You can buy copper wires, you just peel it open, you see copper inside. You use it for your spiritual work. It's very easy to get, and it is also very, very effective. You don't need to spend money, and you can start getting the benefit of copper. Okay, so this is some of the uses of copper in African spirituality. It is something that is easy to use, easily accessible, and something that you can benefit a lot of things for. So for health issues, copper is there for you. For spiritual issues, copper is also there. So I want you guys to start taking advantage of it for your own benefits, and you will thank me later. Okay, so this is what I have for you today regarding copper. Questions or comments are welcome. Please like and share this video, subscribe to this channel, and please try to, when you subscribe, hit the notification bell. There's a little bell close to the subscribe button, so that when I send you a video, you will get the notification immediately. Some people subscribe, but they don't hit that notification, so they won't be getting my videos. Please hit it so you get my videos and you're always updated. Anytime I post something, it can be a write-up, or it can be my videos, you will always be notified. You will always be notified. Then if you are interested in learning about African spirituality, I have a website called River of Knowledge. It is actually the River of Knowledge. You're going to learn a lot of things on this channel. This channel is a truth channel. It's a channel of liberation, empowerment, education, and freedom. So you're going to learn a lot of stuff from this channel. This is the right place to be if you want to know about African spirituality. You want to know about the knowledge of what is really going on. You want more clearer, deeper understanding or explanation. You are tired of bullshit. You are tired of people that are bragging. You are tired of people that are threatening you with one deity or try to force you into initiation you don't want to do. You just want to learn at your own pace, with your own peace of mind, without fear of anything. This is the place that you need to be, okay? So please, tell your friends about this channel. Tell people about this channel. Do not hide the channel. Share the channel. And you're going to learn a lot of stuff here. Then if you want to read my book on quantum physics and African spirituality, the book is here. It is the first book written on quantum physics in the history of Nigeria. It is a book that is purely Afrocentric. It will explain the concept of quantum physics for you. It explains the concept of quantum physics in very, very easy words. Okay, you can order my book from me. I will get it to you. If you want to do your spell work, you want to buy spiritual items, I have a lot of spiritual articles on my website. You can contact me. You want to do your spell work, love spell, exes, packs, breakups, the whole 9 yards. My number is on the screen. Consultations, my number is on the screen. Please contact me. Be ready before you contact me, because once we start the journey, we start the journey. There's no looking back and no going back. So please, I thank you very much for watching this channel. And for those people that have been supporting me, I am very, very grateful. And quite naturally, I'll be seeing you in the next video as usual. So take care and bye. Peace.